2 years ago, went through a crazy health scare. Like I survived a whole heart attack and everything.
You had a heart attack?
2 years ago? Yeah, 2 years ago, August 7th,
Oh,
2022. Scariest thing of my life, but was able, thank God I had my, athletic build and foundation of, all the things that I had because it helped me in that situation. And thank God now I'm in great health. I'm in full health and
Did you
feel good.
What the hell? Do they know why, or do you know?
Yeah, so it was.
Or do you feel like you know what?
Yeah, it was something I have. So it's a thing I have. It's called Welland syndrome. So
Okay.
super rare, like heart condition where basically it's like your heart arrhythmia is normal, and then you'll have like a blip where it'll be like boop and go back to normal, whether it's high or it's low. And my blip when I had my heart attack it went way too low. It just sunk. And on top of having to have better sleep habits and was constantly grinding for years, doing the music, coaching, burning both ends of the candle. And then having to tell myself, hey, bro, slow down, get more rest, treat yourself better, eat better, sleep more, give yourself more grace when you're tired. Don't be an over grinder. I was over grinding, just being like, hey, I'm tired, but hey, I'm going to keep going. And that eventually, you'll end up on that gurney, laid out like I was.
You can push your mind, but your body can only
body
do so much.
will shut you down, and literally. And so that's what happened, and was able to, thank God for me being aware of myself because I knew I was like, something's wrong. Something's wrong. So I ended up going in and.
Did it hurt?
There was definitely a high level of pain involved.
Really?
Definitely, yeah.
What does it feel
7,
like?
8.
Stabbing?
So for me, like I'm an equilibrium person where I'm like, I like things to be centered. And I knew I was like, there's too much going on over here. And then some of the symptoms that were happening, I'm like, I know what those mean. I'm not going to tell myself it's happening because you might literally faint.
Manifest it, yeah.
And then die. So I said, I know what's going on. I'm not about to acknowledge that I know what's going on mentally. I'm going to just go get yourself to the hospital and put it in God's hands. Because once you're there, whatever's going to happen is going to happen. So got there, made sure I stayed conscious, stayed awake, was good. They knew what was happening immediately after I went into the EKG room. And they got me set up and IV'd. And they were like, we're going to put a stent in your arm. And I was like, all right. At that point, I was like, do whatever you got to do. I got a kid.
Yeah.
Okay. I am not going out like this.
Yeah.
It's not happening.
Make this body
Make
survive.
this work, please.
Yeah.
So they ended up shimmying, and I watched it happen. They come in from here and boop, 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 shimmy it all the way up into the heart valve. It opens up, and everything was good. So, and then was post ICU, and then was in the hospital for 3 days.
So
went home, and then was in recovery from that point.
How long was the recovery?
I think more so for me, it was more so mental than anything. Because physically I was okay, which was incredible. I mean, I was like, man, you had like a 70% blockage going on, which was basically DOA for a lot of people.
So is it from high blood pressure?
I think it was. So for me, I don't have any blood pressure problems, nothing crazy. So it was just that thing you got Williams, and then yeah.
How do you think that impacted your perspective on life, and did it shift your priorities? And
tremendous.
How did that impact you?
Tremendous. It once you realize that when you get a second chance at life, literally a second chance at life, it's kind of hard to even put into words. You're just like, I'm still here. And now because I have my faith and because I have my belief, I know it's for a reason. Like there's a real reason why you're here. So I really try to start amping up the benefiting others, helping others,